Hey fans of The Four, thanks for joining us for another episode right here on AFTERBUZZ. We saw a lot of interesting battles today. We saw some tears, and we saw one of our favorite contestants go home, unfortunately. But we're going to discuss it all right here. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Promiscuous girl, whatever you are, I'm all alone, and it's you that I'm on. Promiscuous girl.
This song makes me want to...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Get those vibes. Yeah, the viral.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us for episodes 7 and 8 right here on AFTERBUZZ TV for The Four on Fox. And I'm so excited. This was an amazing episode. We got a lot of great battles.
We did.
And I'm your host, Ashley Allen.
Hey guys, what's up out there? It's your girl Chellz Evette. Hey y'all, it's Jaimi Gray.
All right, and today we are going to talk about, we had a special guest, Timberland, join us on the episode today. All of the four got challenged today, and one of our favorite contestants, unfortunately, went home.
So sad.
So sad.
So
And
sad about it.
Of course, we're going to get into our special segment, The Four Fashion today.
Yes.
But first, let's jump right into it.
Okay.
We have Whitney Rain, Charreah Jay, Jesse Kremer, and Jesse Graham left.
Yes.
That was intense.
So, my overall thoughts about this episode, it was sad. I felt like, usually we're just like, always like, oh my God, look, it's great. Look at the fashion. Like, I just was like sad most of the episode. I don't know. That's just my thing.
Yeah, I mean, I can see what you mean, especially with some of the people that we lost, but also like certain parts, the energy seemed down. I think the hypest one was DJ Khaled. I don't know what kind of cappuccino he was drinking.
Sugar.
No sugar.
Well, I don't know what was in that, but it was he was hype.
You know what?
He was
I
hype.
think he took all of our energy because we were
did.
so busy like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That we were kind of just like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it was a good episode. It was just like, it just seemed like a lot going on, but it was a little slow at the same time.
Yeah.
It was more dark moments than there were like turned up moments to me.
Definitely.
I think that maybe it was because the contestants were good, but they weren't overwhelmingly good.
Yeah.
Right.
I think because last week was so like, oh my God, like good battles and good challenges, that this week was kind of like...
And then everyone's like personal story was like so sad to me. It's just like, I don't know. I think we talked about that before in previous episodes. Like, okay, maybe they should like cut that or take some of it out. It's like, I didn't watch the show to be sad.
Right. This is We're here to eat, not
Exactly.
cry.
Exactly.
I agree. I think that maybe the personal packages should be either shorter or should focus on how they got to the floor or why they're there. I get that they're trying to put that personal touch on there, but sometimes it can be a little overwhelming.
Yeah. Sometimes too much information. Like, we don't need to know all of that, especially if you don't win. If you lose, it's like, dang, like, you really just
like,
told us your whole
wow,
life.
you only have $5 in your account right now. You're going back to the studio. Like,
Not gonna offer for you.
Exactly.
I know for one of the contestants, and we'll get to him later, I was so busy processing his story that I honestly I couldn't appreciate his performance.
Yeah, it took away. It definitely took away from me.
Listen, all kind of things are going through my mind. Like, how much longer does he have?
Right.
Like,
What
what
medicine? I was just like, so, like, who your doctor? Like, where you live at?
Like, how old were you when you got diagnosed? And see, what we did
We're
was...
worried.
What happened? How'd it happen?
We started getting personal with him as opposed to thinking on his performance. I didn't even care what he sung at that point. I'm like, wow. I'm like, he's a survivor.
Yeah.
Is he going to be okay?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, if he does go forward, like, how much longer does he have? Is it a risk? Like, you know, it's just like...
I think maybe they should take the approach that they're taking with Charreah Jay. As we all know, she's suffering from breast cancer, but we look at her as a fighter, and she's strong, and she's here, and she's been on vocal rest. So it's more of go girl versus like, oh my God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's the approach that they should take going forward if they are going to share personal stories of the contestants.
I agree with that.
But yeah, since she was on vocal rest, we didn't get to see her in the opening performance. We had Mr. Timberland himself.
I know. I love
Timbo.
Timberland. He's like such a legend.
Yes. So for those of you who do not know, I guarantee you 5 of your favorite 10 songs he's made, written, or produced. I mean, just solo Justin Timberlake is because of Timberlake.
Absolutely. I was saying, you're a super Aaliyah fan.
Missy Elliott, everybody.
Yeah, he's done so much.
Yeah, he's had his hands in a lot of people's careers.
No, he has.
So it was nice to see him on the show.
It was.
I was shocked. I was like, what's he doing here? Like, you know, but I was happy to see him.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that at all.
I didn't expect to see Charreah. We thought he was filling in for Charreah. So I was like, oh, she is here.
Yeah, it was just kind of like, what's going on?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that she came out and that we got to see her this episode because I know I personally love Charreah.
Me too.
First contestant that we had this episode was Mr. Felix.
Yes.
Mr. Felix is jumping and humping and popping all over the stage.
Acrobats,
he did Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk, which we all were like, okay, you gotta bring it. This is a classic.
Tevin.
I like how, like, when he first came out, we all were like, yes. Like, we were super excited for it.
I think that Felix was good.
Yeah.
His voice is very pure. I remember at one point I kind of like closed my eyes so I can listen better, which in my book, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
He was great, but I think he was a little distracting.
Oh, it was.
With all them flips and
the
laying down on the ground like Tina Turner. I'm like, so what is going on here? Like, you know, but at the same time, I liked his voice. I liked the falsetto, but it wasn't strong enough for me.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was a great song choice, but like you said, the dancing was a distraction. Like, even Macon was like, I kind of wanted to laugh. Like, I didn't want to, it didn't add any extra oomph. It was just like, okay, like, you're being acrobatic. Like, this isn't America's Got Talent. No shade, but we love that show here.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is The Four.
Yeah.
It's like, we didn't want to see that, but I felt like his voice was really amazing. I feel like he had a great range, that falsetto.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, strong falsetto.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with performing, but there's a time and a place.
Yes.
And it's all about, like DJ Khaled says, vibes. It's all about the vibes. And that goes back to, I think, what we were saying last week about, gosh, I can't remember his name, but the guy that was Prince's cousin. When I said that.
Yeah. Was it Elliot or something?
It was OBJ. We called him.
What did I say, OBJ?
I can't remember his real name.
Yeah.
But that's what I meant when I said it felt more like a performance than a performance, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I just thought it was cool, the acrobats and the flips and stuff, but it just didn't seem genuine.
No, it didn't.
It's like, it's cool that you can do that because I can't, but also, like, just like you said, the timing and the place, like, why are you, you know, doing a flip at the end of Can We Talk?
Yeah.
And even, you know, the other songs that he would do, like, why?
He had a great stage presence, and I felt like he had the outline of what I would think a R&B singer would look like. I almost felt like a shirt coming off was coming. Like, he gave me, like, kind of like that Bobby Brown, like, kind of like go to the edge of the stage and kind of give him like a thrust. I felt like it was coming. Like, he gave me that type of vibe. So I think his stage presence was great, but it was a distraction.
He just needs a little more polishing. You can tell he's young too.
Yeah, you can tell.
He has potential.
Yeah,
so.
He does.
But he got to battle Mr. Jesse Kremer.
You know we love him.
And I was a little shocked that he picked Jesse, just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but him up against James, I was like, you don't want those. You don't want this game.
So what did you guys think about this performance? You know, me and you, we both love Jesse. And Jesse has been strong this entire time.
Yeah.
And I think that this battle I was excited to see because I think this is the most Jesse has ever been challenged. What did you guys think about the battle?
I'll go first because I'm not a fan of Jesse, but let me drink my
Take your time.
Sip that cappuccino, girl.
You know what? I can say that the performance, in my opinion, was great. I'm not a Jesse fan. Jesse.
Oh.
I thought the performance was
Jesse,
great.
did you hear that?
Not as far as vocally, but the performance. I felt like he gave a great performance. Okay. I just wasn't, his voice, you know, it always sounds like he's choking and yelling. It's like, like all the time. And like Diddy said, it's like you keep giving us the same thing.
Right.
And, you know, the performance is great, but overall, him as a talent, I think he's boring.
Oh, man.
Okay, well, that was hard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Life is harsh.
Right. True.
It's a cold world.
It is. Right. Exactly.
You know what I say, DJ Kelly?
I said what I said. Okay. But, you know, but listen, I totally agree with you as far as his performance. Like, I love Jesse. I love his voice, but the growling is just beginning to be a bit too much to where it doesn't even sound great all the time. I'm like, you sound like you're struggling. Yeah. And I feel like he's about to be the next person on vocal rest. If he doesn't, like, if he keeps this up, you know, but it's like I don't want him to be a one-trick pony. So I agree with what Diddy was saying. And honestly, I would have rather seen him up against James because they both had that falsetto. But, I mean, I still like Jesse.
I was sure he was going home, though.
I didn't think he was going home because I still see more in Jesse versus the growl. I do agree with Diddy that, okay, now you need to switch it up. Like, we get that you're rock and roll or rock and soul, like I say, but what else? You know what I mean? Like, I want to see Jesse work the stage. I want to see him interact with the crowd more, interact with the judges more, because and there are different styles of rock and roll, and I almost feel like Jesse is comfortable in his pocket of rock and roll, which is cool. But like we're all saying, you can't be that one trick pony. You have to be able to hit the different styles.
But I mean, this is what episode are we? We're like on like the seventh episode. He is a one trick pony. He's only gave us one trick for like 4 episodes. That's why I'm not here for him.
And you can tell like the commentary that he got for his performance really affected him because I didn't really see him smile or laugh or anything for the rest of the episode. He was kind of shook.
He
did. So hopefully Jesse listens to that and applies that next week because he did win this battle. So I am glad to see Jesse next week, but I am expecting some growth from him.
Yeah, he got to bring it a little bit different.
Yeah, he needs a little bit.
Do something different. Switch it up.
Yeah. Some variety, right?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I don't think he has variety, but you know. That's me.
If he could like hit like some higher ranges, he possibly has some potential. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys love this episode, of course, as you're watching us here, we have plenty of other shows. You guys are officially after buzzers because you're watching us. So congrats. Here at this network, we produce plenty of after shows just for you guys. We have a whole bunch of genres from reality TV, sci-fi, dramas, whatever you want, we got it. And so what we're doing is we want to cater to you guys. So that's why you should subscribe to all of our channels because you might want to watch different shows and you might want to see some of us up here because we're also on those different shows as well. So make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like, that way you get notified, and if you don't want the pesky notifications, just turn them off. Simple as that, okay? So if you're wondering what kind of shows do we have, so we have, you know, let's see, The Challenge. I've heard the challenge is good. The really Four, you're watching us now. Okay. We also have Master Chef, World of Dance, So You Think You Can Dance, X on the Beach, all these wonderful shows. So if you guys are interested, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you're liking and commenting. And of course, don't forget, we are also on iTunes, okay? iTunes, make sure you like us, give us 5 stars because the other 4 do not work, okay? So do your due diligence and keep watching, keep it coming, and we love you guys for watching.
Absolutely. Yes. I mean, especially if you're here in LA or a major city, there's a lot of traffic. Turn to iTunes.
Might as well. Yeah, keep you up to date on all the shows that you like.
Give us a listen.
We got you.
We're here.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you one person that really caught my attention, and I think all of us, the crowd and the 4 agree, that Miss Alma Lake from Colombia was a handful.
She was too much.
She was spicy, misread. I'm sorry, girl. I was not feeling the outfit. Yeah. It was just a lot. Everyone was lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
She was like a fake Cardi B. Like when she was like giving like Cardi B tease every time. Like she put me in the mindset of like Amy Winehouse meets like Cardi B. Like she gave me like Winehouse vibes a little bit. Yeah. And she was a little strange. Like she had like a strange personality.
I think she was just trying way too hard.
Okay.
And I think because people love Cardi B and her personality, you know that is Cardi. That's Belle Khalees. But Alma, like we want to know who you are. So when you're saying things like, ew, like it's just only cute for Cardi. And sometimes it's not cute, you know? Sometimes you don't want to see Cardi do the same thing all the time either. Yeah. But the look, I wasn't really sure what was going on. She was confused. A lot of people, the crowd was shading her. Charreah Jay was shading her.
Oh, yeah,
she
was.
I was just like, she's really not here for her. Everyone was just very confused. And I feel like if you're starting off your performance that way, it's not going to end well. So I kind of already knew.
She didn't have a great stage presence either. She was like all over the place.
Her performance, I'm sorry, it was bad. Like she did this little 2-step bounce in like a little square. She didn't work the stage. And I get it. She's different. She did have great energy.
She did.
But an overall package, no.
You know, not there.
I see her more as like a karaoke performer, or
bar mitzvah.
Yeah, like something local. I promise you, it's not shade. Like I want everyone's dreams to come true.
Right.
But I think that she needs a lot of work. I think she needs a little bit more work on her identity and not really pull from different people, because I believe that her energy really is her.
Yeah.
But I see a lot of other people in there.
But she's 21. Like you said, identity. That makes perfect sense. She doesn't really know. She's picking up what she sees on social media and on television.
Right.
And then that moment, it was kind of like awkward because like it was 2 yeses and 1 no from Megan. That like DJ Khaled was like pressing it. Like, what were you going to perform? Like, can we see her do it? Like, no, that's not how the show goes.
You know,
exactly.
I will say I love DJ Khaled, but I was very disappointed in him in this particular instance, because not only was he just doing a little too much, but I felt like it was disrespectful to Megan and her opinion and her voice.
I agree.
You know, he was a little bit over talking her, and then, you know, if she said no, then she said no.
Absolutely.
And I'm really glad that Diddy did stand up for her and say, yo, we're a team. You know what I'm saying? So if this person says yes, this person says no, we got to rock with each other, and that's it.
Yeah, and for Megan to say, I don't think she could challenge anybody on our original 4.
Yeah.
And then for Khaled to say, well, I know she can't because it's the rules, but let's just see it anyway.
No.
Like, this is a force.
That's not how it works.
Right.
What do you mean?
Yeah. And I mean, even though they have the opportunity to change the rules and do what they want, but that would have left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah,
as
me
a
too.
viewer, as a fan of all of them. So I'm really glad that they didn't go there, because that just would have not been a good move for the show in general.
No.
You know?
Megan was smart. I was like, Megan, stick to your guns.
Yeah.
Like, we were all agreeing with Megan. Like, she's not.
And if they let her perform again, I feel like it would have been a spectacle. Because, like, you literally, it's no, but we still want to see you. Like, that's making a spectacle of someone to me. It's like, okay, I'm going to perform, give my heart out, and then I'm literally still going to have to go home.
Yeah.
Like, why would you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Like, it just didn't make sense.
And poor girl, like, she fell into it. I mean, you're excited. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
True.
So, I mean, I'm sure if I was her, I probably would have tried it too. But at the end of the day, the answer is no.
No,
It's okay.
it's a no.
Okay.
It's a no.
So, sorry, girl, but yeah, I just wasn't feeling it.
No,
I wasn't feeling it at all.
I wasn't either.
Yeah. All right, so next we have Miss Allie Caldwell. She was bomb.
She was amazing. She was
Like,
a powerhouse.
Wow. All I was just like was wow. Like it was a great song choice. Like tell me something good. When Shaka Khan, when I first seen it, I was like, okay, girl, you better bring it because that's Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. So like you said, I just kept saying wow. It wasn't too much more I could say about her.
Yeah.
There was nothing bad about her performance.
Absolutely
No.
Like,
not.
her range is incredible. She has a powerful voice.
Yeah.
And when I saw her singing, I was like, I already know who she's going to choose.
Yeah.
It's either Jessie or Whitney.
Yeah.
So
It
I
was
was
a
just,
no-brainer.
And she has so much range too. Like she can go up, she can go down, she can give you soul. Like she just
she
all
didn't seem
around
like a
10.
one-trick pony, because we've heard a lot of people like, which, you know, we miss Marjorie, but like she had a lot of, there's been a lot of people who have those powerhouse voices that can do the runs and all that, but you could tell she could hold her own.
And see, the thing that I liked about her, like we said, she's a powerhouse, but she had control.
Yeah.
She wasn't all over the place. It wasn't showy. Everything fit right. It had a purpose. Right. And it made sense.
Yeah.
So that's what I really liked about her. And again, you could tell she was fighting. She was fighting for that seat.
Yeah.
Like she said, she quit her job. Now that's one thing that I did appreciate about the personal story. That's something I can relate to. You know, quitting your job, going for what you believe in, and not settling for what other people think that you should be doing.
Exactly.
And it just seemed effortless for her. Like it just seemed like she wasn't. It just seemed like when she came out, it was just like, okay, this is who I am.
She's like, I'm about to take one of y'all seats.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so she battled Miss Whitney Rain.
Oh, I know.
For Whitney.
I know.
Let's have a moment of silence for Whitney, please. Whitney, we love you.
We love you, Whitney.
We love you, Whitney. Now, Diddy said he could smell the fear. Did y'all smell the fear? Because I felt
the
it
fear.
in my
smell
bones.
something.
Me too. Me too. I was just like, she knows I feel like she defeated herself in her mind already before she even sung. And I knew that was going to happen because even when I seen her on the stage, she was like, she's good. I was like, I'm like, that's good to say, but like, you're already psyching yourself out.
Exactly.
Just think it and just be like, okay, you kill it, you know, do what you have to do. And I, like you said, like Diddy said, like, you smell the fear. I felt it, I smelled it.
Yeah, I mean, you know how the camera always has it on the certain, you know, performer and all that. So it's like you could see the fear in her face. She just looked so nervous. You could see it in her eyes, like just everything. She was shivering. And I'm like, girl, I don't know. But yeah, she definitely psyched herself out. Yeah. And when you see somebody like Allie, it's like, what are you about to do? So I just felt bad.
I felt bad,
and
too.
you can tell it's always about to go down when the challenger is singing and the judges are looking at the four like, oh, like who ready to eat? You know what I'm saying? And none of them were ready.
No.
That's gotta be hard though. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because like, you know, they all got used to each other. You saw like in a little preview clip where they're like, Whitney is the mama bear and Charreah is just dope and Silent Assassin, all these other people. They're so close. So it's like the fact they have to leave each other and know that they're in competition, it just seems like there's shadiness. Like, how are they really going to get along with this, with the new person?
True, because they were both talking like, I miss Whitney, and they turned to her like, so how's it going?
Right.
Welcome, I guess.
You the new mama bear. Like,
right. It was just like, it was difficult, and it was really sad. And it was really sad to see Whitney cry and to see her family there, her mom, her dad, and her little baby. Yeah, and it's so just cute. Like, it was a sad moment. Like, I felt like I was going to cry. I was just like, oh my God, like, who's crying? Like, I'm not crying.
I will say, I think of this season and of last season, I think that this has been the saddest goodbye.
Yeah.
That the crowd has expressed, that the judges have expressed. She got a standing ovation. You know, I just haven't seen this type of goodbye. Even though, oh my gosh, who was the really popular one from last year?
I was like,
Javaya. Yeah. Even though she had an emotional goodbye last season, I don't know. I just feel like this one was different with Whitney.
Yeah,
it was.
It was because of her story, and it's just like you could tell every performance she was fighting for it. You could see it in her eyes, her body language.
But it just wasn't a great song choice from her. Her performance, I didn't feel it. I felt like she chickened out. I didn't feel like she was fighting. I was just like, oh, she's giving up. Like, and it got emotional for her. They were like, oh, I can tell you're feeling it. Yeah. I don't think that was emotion. I think that was her crying because she knew she was about to go home.
Yeah, I do too. I think it was fear and like, damn, it's over.
Yeah. Her performance looked nervous because I know that the girl who was about to compete against her, I already know that she was like, okay, so I could do these runs even better. Like, I knew that she could do 10 times better, and I'm like, ooh, Whitney. Yeah.
Poor Whitney.
I wish it was Jessie.
We know.
Listen.
Maybe next week.
Hopefully.
But in the meantime, we are sending Whitney off with love. We love her.
We love Whitney.
She's gonna do great.
She is.
After the show.
Hopefully she comes back when they do like the.
Hopefully,
I tweeted. Make sure y'all tweet. Come back the 4.
Yes.
For her name.
Yes, absolutely. And then make sure you download the 4 app. I'm sure a lot of updates and everything like that will be on the 4 app. And again, if you heard your favorite song from this episode, you can go on the 4 app and listen to your favorite rendition of the song. So goodbye, Whitney. Hopefully we'll see her again.
I know, me too.
Hopefully we'll have her on the show.
I know. Come by before you
and
leave,
Matt
girl.
Bloyd.
Yes.
So if you guys are fans of our show, if you guys have anybody that you would like to see us interview, reach out to them, tell them to contact us. We would love to have them here in studio. So the next challenger we have was, I can't remember how to pronounce his name, Deon.
I think it's Deon.
Deon Renee from Cuba. Sir, I tuned out within the first 15 seconds.
Yes.
And it wasn't that he was bad. I just wasn't captured.
No.
Yeah. It just wasn't enough. Like, I was itching to not look at my phone, but I was like, I'm sorry, I got to do it. Like, he's the type of person where if I was watching it, I'd probably get up and go brush my teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go get a snack. I go get a snack or something, go wash my face. I'd be like, okay, he's still singing, something like that. You know?
Yeah, I just wasn't captured, and it made me sad because I was kind of excited, like, when I heard his story, and he's cute, and he has dance moves, and he has a nice story. I was shocked that he got made it to the second round.
Me too. He was so boring.
Yeah, I was just
like you beat a girl. Okay.
How do you really feel?
I mean, he was. He was so boring to me.
Yeah, I was really shocked that the judges put him through.
Me too. I kind of didn't want them to. I was like, you don't have to do this.
Like, were you guys shocked that he picked James?
What who else? Yeah, like
Charreah.
That was just been. I mean, we seen it at the end, and it was like weird, but it was just like, why?
Why? Yeah.
It was like if he picked James, it was like James is.
He about to blow you out the water.
Yeah, it's just like it wasn't even fair.
James is gonna blow everybody out the water first of all, but I will say his second performance was much stronger. I think that's because he picked something that fit him. It was a Mark Anthony song. Yeah. He got to hit the salsa moves. He seemed more comfortable, more in his pocket, more of something that I would imagine him doing. Mm-hmm. It was better. It was still not better. Enough.
I paid attention a little bit more, but barely. Right. It was just so boring. I was just like, okay. Like, I felt like when I seen him, I thought of, I don't know what's the proper name for it, where they have their show open and they have like a flower in their mouth. Like
flamingo.
He gave me like, and then like some the things that make the
maracas.
Yeah, that's what he gave me. He gave me like that type of vibe.
I like
and
that.
I was just like,
upbeat. Yeah.
Like I felt like I could see him doing that. With like, I was just like, okay, no.
I would definitely call him for like saved him.
That's what I'm saying. Because I just think the first performance and the second performance was day and night. He was way more comfortable. He was a lot more energetic. Now that also could have been because of he knew what he was going up against and him fighting, but at the end of the day, it still just wasn't good enough.
No, it wasn't, especially not against James.
And we knew he wasn't going to beat James.
James is like.
So let's get into James. He hit that human nature. Yes. Did you guys peep the outfit, the Michael Jackson inspired outfit? Yes. James is he's beautiful.
What more can we say about James?
He has the whole package.
He does.
He's got a little swag to him, too.
Yeah.
I like it.
He's such an amazing performer. I mean, usually when someone performs, you get a little nervous, like, okay, this is Michael Jackson. Like, don't try it. And then he did it, and it's like effortlessly. Like, I compare his singing, it's like butter to me. Like I said this before, like him and Adam Levine. Yeah. Like, they both have, like effortless, like, smooth sounding vocals, and they just have the range where they can pretty much sing any song. Because last week we seen him sing Stevie Wonder, so he picks a lot of legends and he does them so well.
Yes,
which
is impressive. Because first of all, you have to have a lot of confidence to even want to go that route to pick such classic songs, such classic artists, and. I actually liked, and I think it was a small little, thing towards Diddy, because last week Diddy said, the falsetto, could be a little stronger, this, and that, and he came back with that falsetto.
Yeah, he was like, I got you.
Hit it. Yes.
It's strong this time.
No, he really did.
Yeah.
He really did. I love James.
So I like that he had backbone, and he's fighting, and he knows his talent, and he hit it.
Yeah.
He knocked it out the park.
He's very confident. I don't know, how much of it is cocky, but either way, I like it. Like, it works for him. He's got the swag. He's got the looks, like everything. So
and he always seems like very like this is nothing to him, but not in an arrogant way. Like he's always so calm. He's never like, oh my God, look at this person. He's just like, all right, it's my turn. Like, let me get up.
Always joking.
Yeah,
like he just knows he's got it.
I think that's true too.
He's not nervous yet. No one's like, people aren't hungry enough to go against James right now.
That's true.
Yeah. James is an issue. So let me ask you this while we're on James. Do you guys think that James can possibly take it all?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
I do.
Even against all the four that we have right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Charreah too.
Okay.
Sorry, girl.
Okay. Those are big words. But I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
We say it like we mean it.
Yeah. Walk it like a talkie.
We said what we said.
All right. So James is sticking around. He's making it to the next episode. Up next, we have Mr. Brennan, who is a pianist. I'm
uncomfortable. Like, since I was like, I'm uncomfortable.
Great talent.
Yeah. He sounded good.
I wasn't captured, though.
Yeah.
And again, so this is the performer in particular when I said that I was processing his story, that I was in and out of his performance.
Yeah.
Now, I can't blame that on him. Yeah. I almost think it's, like I said, it was just the story. Because even the judges said something, and Megan was crying during the first performance, and I don't think she was crying because of his performance. She was crying because of the story.
And then Diddy was like, your story, like, I'm going to use it. He said he's going to use it as an inspiration. If he ever doesn't feel like he wants to get out the bed, he's going to think about him. And it's just like, that is not what the four is for. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, we are here for people to sing, to eat, to be hungry. It's like now we're taking someone's personal story, putting it on ourselves, and really negating from the fact that they're here to sing and we're here to judge that. Like everyone heartstrings were put on, and we felt more bad for him than we did even trying to judge him as a vocalist, you know?
Right. And let's make this clear. I don't want anyone to think that we're trying to have people not share their story, or that we, don't appreciate hearing the story, from the four. It's just we feel like there needs to be some sort of balance, because I think that's why the show is set up how it is, because it's all about talent. And we just don't want to be distracted from that.
Because it's like in the beginning, Whitney left, so I was about to cry then, and then I'm watching his story and I'm gonna cry again. It's like
I'm about to turn something happy.
You guys, like, I didn't watch this show to be crying. Like, like I said earlier, my overall thought, like, the episode was really sad. I was just
sad.
The whole energy just seemed down. I feel like his whole story overpowered his actual talent.
It did.
And on top of that, it's like we already have James, who's an incredible singer. You're an incredible singer too, but it's like, what else do you have? And now all we're thinking about is your diagnosis.
And then it's like the fact that, which you're probably going to get into, of him not, moving forward. Then you're thinking like, Dang, you gonna be all right? Yeah.
Are we gonna hear about you again?
Right.
Poor guy.
Right.
Should he come back?
Exactly.
Like, all these things.
Yeah.
Will he be available to come back? You know what I mean? It's
so he got to battle Charreah Jay. What did you guys think about that battle? It was a no-brainer.
I'm just like, why? I'm sorry. Why? Like that was my whole mindset, because I love Charreah. She's dope. She has a swag too. But he just didn't wow me enough, so I didn't really care to see him go up against her. So yeah.
I mean, tell.
Plus, it's both people that are like, think about it, sick. You know what I'm saying? It was just like that episode. I was just like, holding back tears. I'm serious. Like, you got two sick people going against each other.
It wasn't even that for me. I didn't even think that he deserved to make it to battle her.
He did.
You know what I mean? I just
told him to pass it on stage. You know what I'm saying?
I just didn't see him making it to the second round. And then him making it to the second round, I mean, she killed it.
She did. Yeah, so like she always does. But it's also hard. It's just my opinion. I love Charreah Jay, but I feel like when people are trying to go up against her, they have to have the same type of genre or something edgy like her. So it's hard, or they have to just be incredibly talented to where they could overwhelm her. Yeah. And no one's been able to do that yet. So it's like, it's not even something I really want to see.
Okay. I mean, can we just keep it like all the way real? Like, I'm lucky tired of
I'm so goodness.
I'm kind of like, okay, how many yo raps are you? I'm kind of like tired.
So is it her style? Is it what she raps about? What is it?
It's a lot.
Maybe it's because it's not a challenge. Like, we literally know she's gonna win. But when Little Bree was on last week, I was just like, oh, this is tough. I almost thought she was going home. Yeah. But then she didn't. It's like her and James, I feel like, are two people whose her seats are just gonna remain for quite some time. Yeah. And every time she performs, like, it's great. We know the lyrics are there. We know she's a great MC, but it's like it's almost like it's always expected. She's gonna give a look. Okay. She's gonna give a punchline. She's gonna get in her face.
Lip.
Yeah. And then
okay, so if we had to, let's say, place her and James against each other right now, who is gonna win?
James. That's what I want to see. James got it.
Okay.
Sorry. We just break your hearts on this show.
Guys, I cannot breathe. Like, I am cracking up. Oh my gosh.
So at the end of this, we have Charreah Jay left. We have Mr. Jesse Kremer. We have James Graham, and we have Miss Allie Caldwell. Mm-hmm. It's a strong four.
It is a strong four. Allie's gonna kill.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what she has because I want to see her. I just want to see people do something different. This is the four. Like, if y'all want to eat, I want to see something different. Do something that I don't expect you to do. Charreah, I want to see Charreah do something that I don't expect her to do.
Sing.
Okay, thank you. Sing. Do some dancing because she can dance.
Yeah.
Wear a different outfit. No, I'm not saying like she wears different outfits, but I'm like, do something different where I don't expect it. Like, wow.
Come with the wig.
Okay. That's what I was about to say, but I didn't know if that was appropriate.
Okay. Well, I will say one thing that the four is doing new this season is they're definitely allowing more instruments. We saw guitar, we saw piano.
It's true.
So maybe we'll see
a banjo on a knee next week.
Something different. A flute or something.
I'm excited for Allie too because each episode that they stay on, the budget gets better and they look better.
Yes.
Because I wasn't really impressed with her outfit.
Okay, so wait, let's get into our four fashions. So for you new viewers, our four fashion segment is where we give our favorite look and the worst look for this episode. So yeah, who was your favorite look?
My favorite look was Whitney, minus the waist belt. I'm so tired of it. But the glam was there. Her hair, the braid going up in the back with the long ponytail. She looked beautiful with the big ruched arms. I loved Whitney's look. Loved it.
Yeah, hands down. And I love her makeup.
Yes.
Every week
The
it's
eye
on
look.
point. It's
The budget is there.
fashionable.
Yeah.
Right.
It sets a statement without it taking over her face.
Yeah.
Yes. It works for her so well. Like I loved her whole entire look from the ponytail to the eyeshadow. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm inspired. I
Oh,
think I want a
she
ponytail.
did a YouTube channel. That's
She
all.
does.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? Because it's like when we were first introduced to them, you can tell like they did their makeup.
Yeah.
And then like 2 episodes later, it's like no.
It was like, okay.
So they brought somebody else in there.
Well,
like
see,
the budget is there.
That's the benefit, I guess, of having that seat. You
Yes.
get that hair,
Yeah.
the makeup, the
Yes.
wardrobe.
Yes.
You get the royal treatment.
Yes.
And I would think that's an incentive to want to keep your seat.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. I'm gonna get the glam.
Wanna look good? Do what you gotta do.
All right. Who was the fashion noob?
Ooh. Oh, I'm about to go with Jesse.
Okay.
Yeah, just because like I like his look usually in general, but it's like I need him to switch it up with the hair. It was looking kind of greasy, and like
greasy.
you know, I just didn't really know what was going on.
I think he would look nice with a man bun.
Yes,
Oh,
with
he has
like
beautiful
with like
eyes.
shaved sides,
Yeah, that
and you
would
know,
look cute.
filling his beard or something.
Yeah.
Yes,
That would be
I can see it.
cute. I'm gonna give the worst look to probably Allie.
Yes.
I didn't like it. She
I
looked
didn't
like
like it
a
at
tacky
all.
little thing. I'm sorry. She's looked kind of tacky.
it was the brows and the hair.
It was like red hair, little
Yeah.
shorts. It was jacket, and then she had the little shorts on. And there was one point where she kind of like got down, like danced, and it was just like, it was like too much.
Wait till next episode though. She gonna give it. She'll give
Oh
us
yeah,
something.
she's
Yeah.
gonna give us looks.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. She was my least favorite for this week. I just don't think when you're on stage, especially when I just don't think the all black situation
Yeah.
is good. And then I just didn't like the pieces that she put together.
Yeah.
I think maybe they would have looked nice separate,
Yes,
but all together it just was a little too much.
it was.
A little too much.
I think her hair is too much too. I think she should have like black hair.
Or if she did have the red hair, like you know how Rihanna did, like you just gotta switch
Tone
it
it
up.
down.
Like it's the brows. Your brows are so important, you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Like, you know how I feel about brows.
She's gonna get upgraded next week, so I can't wait to see
Oh, me too.
what the new look is gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I think she's gonna look great.
Yeah.
That's what I'm expecting from her.
New hair,
Alright.
new hair, new hair.
Oh
So
yes.
let's get into some news and gossip, ladies.
You see report.
Yes. All right, you guys. So you know that we love news, we love gossip. Okay,
Yes.
so I got you. So all of our judges on the panel, we got Megan, we got DJ Khaled, we got Diddy. Okay, so Meghan Trainor. Okay, we have a clip that we're gonna play in just a second. She has a new song with Macy Gray. It's a Macy Gray song, but she did co-write the song.
Yeah.
It's called Sugar Daddy. Hit
Oh,
it.
yes.
Yes. And Macy Gray, she's looking good. That's my cousin, y'all.
Hey.
I'm just kidding. That's not my cousin, but yeah.
She looks cute.
She looks great. Go ahead, Macy. So yeah, it actually kind of sounds like a Meghan Trainor song. You know,
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
listen to the lyrics. So it kind of has that 50s kind of style. Yeah.
I like it.
So yeah, go ahead, Megan. And then also, I just wanted to remind you guys that Meghan Trainor has an album coming out
Yes.
in August, the
Super
very end of August.
excited.
So if you like Meghan, you like her music, go ahead and pre-order it right now. That way you can have it right ahead of time.
And even if you haven't purchased the Meghan Trainor album, do something new.
Yeah,
Get it.
exactly. Megan is actually very talented.
She
She
is.
writes her songs, so
Yes.
that's how you know it's completely her. So make sure you guys pre-order her album, stream it, do something. But
Yeah.
let's give her a chance, you guys. She's amazing.
She is.
But speaking of albums, Drake has an album that dropped already. So maybe you've already
Stress
listened to
me
it.
out.
Maybe it's on a playlist. I don't know. But you know, I love me some Drizzy Drake, despite all the drama that he might have going on.
Stressed
but
out.
DJ Khaled also helped to produce this album and help him with some songs. You know, DJ Khaled is super talented.
Yeah.
He works with
Another
all
one.
the greats. So he got another one. And so make sure you guys check out Drake's album, Scorpion. It is out now, and DJ Khaled had a hand in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And since we're also going about albums, there was a picture that DJ Khaled posted on his Instagram, and he is working on his album. It's gonna be called The Father of Assad. I'm not quite sure when the date is, but I'm excited for it because DJ Khaled always has a hit.
Me
He
too.
never stops working. So
me too.
all of the 4, contestants can learn from his work ethic.
This
agree.
man is always securing the bag.
Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
New album alert.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm excited for it. It's about to
Me
be a
too.
good summer. I'm
Yeah.
excited
Yes.
for all the summer jams. But you guys, that is our news and gossip. Yes.
Oh, wait.
What?
And DJ Khaled just recently won
Yes,
Best
he
Collaboration
did.
at the BET
He
Awards.
Yes.
Kudos to
That
him.
was just
Clap it
this
up for DJ
past
Khaled.
weekend. So congratulations to you, DJ Khaled. And of course, he had Mr. Assad up there with him on the stage.
Assad looked like he's over it, though. He's like, listen, I want to be a baby.
He started to look like a grown baby. He just looks like he's so used to this lifestyle. And I'm like, I can't relate.
It's like, I just want to play with my blocks. Like, you have me everywhere.
You know, I'm a little worried about DJ Khaled. Like, what is he going to do when he gets big and he can't carry him around anymore? He's going to be so sad.
He's like, Dad, get off me.
I know.
He's so sad once Assad starts getting big.
He really is.
Maybe then it's time for baby number 2.
Maybe.
But he has to.
Maybe a girl.
I don't even want to talk about his situation. It's like, well, he has to.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that.
We won't get down into that. You know
so let's get into some predictions for next week.
Yes.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Who wants to go first?
Me.
Do it.
So my prediction is going to be Jesse goes home until Jesse goes home.
Here we go again.
You know how they say free whoever's free. Go. My prediction is always gonna be Jesse go home until Jesse goes home.
Okay, I'm with you on that though.
Honestly,
I'm tired. But here's the thing, you know, I love Jesse, but I think just because he's had the same growl, you know, motion thing going on, it's a one trick thing, and no one. Yeah. I'm just kind of over it.
I'm not over it. I'm gonna give him one more chance.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him one more chance.
Give me one more chance.
Baby, give me or Jesse, give me one.
Okay,
come on, Jesse. Jesse, you got it. Come on.
But as far as predictions, besides that. Honestly, that was my biggest prediction, so I'm gonna just have to go with that. I don't know how it's looking for Jesse, so fingers crossed for you.
Okay. This week is kind of hard for me. Something is telling me that Charreah Jay may not be around as long as we're hoping and thinking. And I don't necessarily think it's so much of someone knocking her off. I think it will probably because of health reasons. Yeah. Either the doctor tells her she needs to, take a moment, or she could maybe be like mentally distracted because of that, and she is off of her game. But I don't know. Something's just telling me she may not be around as long as we're thinking.
And if this was the old Diddy, like the Making the Band Diddy, he wouldn't even have let her gone this far.
No.
It was one girl. I mean, we're still talking about Diddy, but I remember Making Band a long time ago. This girl, Sarah from the band, she was like older, and he was like, I don't really know because of your age if we can kind of really work with you. It's like the old Diddy, like he would take your life experiences and be like, this isn't a good fit for you. Like you're sick. Why would I even go forward?
He would say right away, like
no. Probably not. I mean, no disrespect, but we can't do it. So it's surprising to see someone with a health issue as serious as it is, because it is serious, and the level of concern is there to see them go this far, But
I actually like that, because I don't think that anyone should hold you back because of a situation that you can't control.
True. If you're not holding yourself back.
If you have talent, you have talent.
True.
Now, if your career lasts 5 months or 5-10 years, that's great, but I don't think that they should cut somebody out because of a situation that they have going on. So,
that'll give other people hope too.
Yeah, because think about a lot of other situations that may cause someone to get cut out because they're a mother, because they're married, because they're too old or too young. You know what I mean?
True.
So I'm glad that they're not putting those restrictions on anybody, because who are you to tell me no?
Right.
Plus,
there's plenty of other celebrities who always have random illnesses or scares, and they're still making their albums and doing what they got to do. So I think the
use
Four
drugs,
seizures. You know what I'm saying?
So keep it pushing, people. If you got a dream, go for it.
Yes, absolutely.
I
agree.
All right, ladies. We have wrapped another episode of The Four.
I know. I'm excited for next week, though.
Me too. I am too.
Me too.
Especially Allie.
Oh, yeah.
She might be a new favorite.
I think she is.
I think she's definitely going to
bring
bring
my girl Majesty's gone.
Yeah, she's going to bring it next week. Jesse has a lot of pressure on him.
Yes.
So it's going to be an interesting week next week.
It is. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah,
and you guys make sure you tune in too.
Yes. All right, ladies, let's close this out. Tell people where to find you.
Okay, I'm Jaimi Gray. You can find me on Twitter at It's Jaimi Gray, or on IG at Jaimi Gray.
You can find me on Twitter at Chellz Evette with an underscore at the end, and on IG it's just Chellz Evette. That's with a C and an E for Yvette.
All right, and I'm Ashley Allen, and you can follow me on all social media at Ashley Reed Allen. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe on YouTube and on iTunes. We are available on both.
Yes.
And maybe we'll give you a special shout out next week.
Yes.
We will see you right here on AfterBuzz TV for The Four next week. See you guys.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Keven Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.